This says a percent mean out of 100, and there's a symbol, so we know the symbol now, right? And then we see that symbol represent percentage. To find the percentage of a number, we place the percent out of 100. Why we do that? Because it's out of 100. And then we multiply by the number. And here's the first example. It says find 20% of 50. And also, guys, of means to multiply. Remember when we're doing the 4 basic operation, and we say of means to multiply? Yeah. Same thing as product. So it's 20%. So since percent means out of 100, we put 20 out of the 100 times the 50. And this is a challenge now. We can either multiply numerator by numerator and then denominator by denominator, and then we divide. So we can say what is 20 times 50. I don't like to show students at first how to cancel it down because sometimes they make error. So what we can do, let's multiply 20 by 50. Gradually, we do the other part. So we put 0 here because when you multiply by 0, we're going to get 0, 0, 0. Then we go down to the next line, 5, 0, 0, 5, 2 is 10. So this now gives us 1,000. And then we have 100 times 1, which is 100. And you know that 1,000 divided by 100 is what? 10, right? So 20% of 50 is 10. And we can show you how we can cancel off the 0. We divide by 10, divide by 100 now. So that leaves 10. It's 1 0 to 1 0. So our answer would be 10. Everyone follow?
Sir, I don't get it.
All right. Let's go back again. It's a percent means what?
Percentage is out of 100.
Out of 100. All right. Fine. So we have 20% out of the 100. That's what this really means. 20% out of the 100. But what number we focusing on to find? 50. So we times it by 50. Now, when we're doing fraction last week, we said that when we multiply in fraction, we multiply numerator by numerator. So it's going to be 20 times 50. I show you here that will work out to 1,000, right? You can do it for yourself, you know. And then 100 times the 1, which will give us 100. Now, this means to divide. So if you have 1,000 and you divide it by 100, how many would you get?
You will get 10.
So that's how we got the 10. But I'm showing you we can actually cancel the zeros by dividing by 10 first. So if we cross off 1 0, that's dividing by 10. Cross off another 0, that's 100. So 100 into 1,000 give you 10. So our answer would be 10. So 20% of 50 is 10. I have more examples, but I think you guys should probably take down that first and ask any question if necessary. I have 2 more to go through, and then we can try some. So 20% of 50, that was the first one. Let's look at another one. I'm going to try to keep both of them on the screen. All right. So we can compare. So the next one says, what is 50% of 400? Now, once you hear 50%, we can think of half, right? But let's look at it. So since percent means out of 100, it will be 50 out of the 100 times 400. And of course, we put it over 1 because we want it to look like a fraction, right? So we can multiply 50 by 400, or we can cancel off the zeros. I think I need to show you guys that. It's much easier. So guys, each zero, top to bottom, can be cancelled, right? So we can cancel this. Only 1 to 1. Each one at the top, one at the bottom. So in essence, we get 50 times 4. Now what is 50 times 4? What's 50 times 4, class? If you have 50 and you multiply it by 4, how much would you get? Or if 50 plus itself 4 times?
200.
200. So 4, 0, 0. Very good. 4, 5, 20. And it makes sense, right? Because 50% of any number is half the number. We're going to look at converting from percentage to fraction also. So come September, guys, there's so much things for us to do. But guess what? We're going to do it. So I'm going to show you guys that as well. How to convert from fraction to percentage, percentage to fraction, fraction to decimal, decimal to fraction, and vice versa, vice versa. So 50%. So if you get 50% in a test, it means that you got half of it correct. All right. So half of 400 is 200. Right. So you guys can go ahead now. But guys, just remember, percent means out of 100. So at all times, in this case, when they say what is 50% or whatever of a number, we're gonna put it over 100 and times it by the number. There's a different scenario that you can have. Like for example, if you get a test and you get 10 out of 20, and we calculate the percentage. That in that case, we multiply by the percentage. But on Wednesday, I will show you guys that. We master this first, and then we can go into that Wednesday. All right. We good to go now, guys?
Yes, sir.
All right. So just remember, percent means out of 100, right? That's the main idea, and you know the symbol. All right. This one says, this is another example, but just in case, how would you guys set it out? 40%, it says find 40% of 200. Tell me what to write. How we gonna set out this? That part is very important, you know, the way we approach.
Sir,
Go ahead.
sir, I would write the 40 and I will below I put a line and write 100 below it and then times it by 200.
Very good. That is it, guys. Once you reach this stage, you should be able to get it correct from here, right? So it's a find 40% of 200. So you're not gonna see the 100, right? You notice you don't see the 100, but we know that percent means out of 100. That's what we did up at the top when we take the little notes, right? Because it means out of 100. So even though Rashina did not see the 100, she know that once it's percent, it means out of 100. So it's 40 out of 100, and then we times it by the number that we're trying to find the percentage of, which is in this case is 200. So let's see if we can figure out how to get the answer from here. So we have 200 divided by 100. What is 200 divided by 100? How many 100 you can get out of 200?
It will be 100.
Eh?
You can get 2, sir.
2.
Two,
Very
sir.
good. Or you can just cancel these one time, right? 1 versus 1. So there we have it. Our answer would be 40 times 2. And of course, 40 times 2 is 8. So our answer, yeah, very good. All right, so I have few for you guys to try. So take down this and then you can take it from there. See what our progress. So just remember, percent mean out of 100. All right, let me see if I can go down to the activity. All right, so this is our first one. What's up this one to me, guys? It said, what is 50% of 200? I think I'll put this one on YouTube, guys. So those persons on YouTube, you can type in your answer in the comment section. What is 50% of 200? Who is the first one to get this one correct? What is 50% of 200? All right, well done, guys. Well done. So everyone got this. Good job. So it says, what is 50% of 200? And as we discussed earlier, 50% of any number is half the number because 50% as a fraction is half. Once it times by a half, we just divide by 2. So we can cancel. All right, and then we have 50 times 2. So 50 multiplied by 2 is 100. So our answer is 100. Good job, guys. All right, so I'm going to go down to number 2. When you guys complete it, you WhatsApp me again. All right, good job. Number 2 says, what is 25% of 80? All right, so this is how we're going to approach it, guys. What is 25% of 80? Now we know that percent means out of 100, so we have to put it over 100. Times by 80 over 1. And this is where the challenge is going to come in, guys. We can find a number that can go into 80 and 100, or we can also cancel this way. Like, for example, we can find a number that can go into 25 and 100. So it's either way. We can cancel this way or this way. So we can use 25 because 25 can go into 100 4 times. So we can say 25 into itself 1 time, 25 into 100 4 times. And then now we have 80 divided by 4. So if you have 80 and it's divided by 4, how many groups of 4 can we get out of 80 things? Or we can set it out a long way, you know. At the line mean divide, right? 4 into 8 goes 2 times. 4 times 2, 8. Subtract, we get 0. Carry down the 0. 4 into 0, 0. So our answer would be 20. So 25% of a number is like divided by 4. Because 25 as a fraction is a quarter. So when you're finding 25% of a number, it's like dividing the number by 4. Just like how we have a half and we divide it by 2, yeah. So 25% and a half and so on. Those are not bad. So your division has to come into play and your multiplication skill. Alright, so we're gonna go down to number 3 shortly. Alright, let's try number 3, guys. What is 40% of 100? Alright, who in the comment section got the answer? Let's see. So we have 40% of 100. So since percent means out of 100, it's gonna be 40 out of the 100 times 100 over 1. Luckily, we know that 100 can go into itself 1 time, so that can cancel that, right? So it will be 40 times 1 over 1. And we know that anything divided by 1 is the anything, right? So our answer would be 40. Good job, guys. Good job. Let's see if we can figure out this one. What is 10% of 300? So go ahead and do this one. Excellent, guys. So you say, what is 10% of 300, right? So we know that percent means out of 100. So it's 10 out of 100. And then we times it by 300. All right. So we have 300. We can divide either way, but we're going to use the 300 and the 100. Because you know that 300 divided by 100 will give us 3. And then to get our final answer, very easy, it will be 10 multiplied by 3. The 1 times the 1 will give us 1, right? So it doesn't change the answer. So 10 times 3 is 30 over 1, which is equal to 30. And that's our answer. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, so we're gonna move on to number 5. It says, what is 80% of 120? Go ahead and do that one. Subscribers as well. Put that in the comment section. Let's see how many persons are able to get. What is 80% of 120? Alright, so this one says, what is 80% of 120? Subscribers from YouTube, one wait for phone answer. Type it in before me do the solution. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, guys. Guys, remember, percent mean out of 100, right? So it's 80 out of the 100 times 120. Because what we're doing, we're finding 80% of 120, right? Now, as I said earlier, when we cross off 0, we actually divide it by 10. So let us divide 120 by 10 and also divide 100 by 10. So if you have 120 and you divide by 10, this is what we do. 1 at the 0. Now there's no more 0 here. However, we can go here, 80 and 10. Is there any number that can go into 80 and 10 without a remainder? Think about that. What number can go into 80 and 10 without a remainder? Wouldn't that be 10, the biggest one number that can go into both of them?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what we can do now, divide 80 by the 10. As remember, we can cancel this way and we can cancel this way. There's more than one way we can cancel. It doesn't have to be this way alone, right? So 80 divided by 10 is 8, and 10 divided by 10 is 1. So now, to get our answer, it's going to be 8 times the 12. Somebody have 2 devices, man. I'm hearing my voice over and over. Alright? So the answer now would be 8 times the 12. And of course, we can do the for a comparison. 8 to 16, 6 carry the 1, 8 ones 8, and that 96. So our answer would be 96. So we don't say 10 into 12 goes one time because that is not true. Alright? We have to find a number that can go into both 80 and 10, or we could do 10 and 12. But this one is easier because we can divide by 10. And then we get 1 here and 8 up here. And then now the final answer would be 8 times 12. So our final answer would be 96. Who from YouTube got that? Very good, guys, very good. Alright, so it said, what is 20% of 300? Again, we know that percent means out of 100. That's our foundation. Once you remember that, guys, it becomes so much easier. So it's 20% times the 300. And again, cancel. Divide by 10 there. Divide by another 10. So it's going to be 20 times 3. And 3 times 20 is 60. Very good job, guys. Very good. So proud of you guys, you will not even know. Alright, let's move on to the next one. This one says, what is 30% of 90? Do that one and then return, alright? Alright, so you say what is 30% of 90, right? So, again, same procedure. So it's 30 over 100 times 90. So we can cancel, right? We can divide by 10. So we divide 90 by 10, we get that. All right, we divide this, we get 10. 100 by 10 is 10. However, it's best we focus on the 30 and the 10 since both of them have a number that is common to both of them, which is 10, right? Because 10, factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5, and 10. Factors of 30, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 50, no, 10, then 15, and then 30, right? So we can see that the highest common factor is 10. So we can divide both of them by 10. So 10 into 3 30 goes 3 times, 10 into itself 1. So our final answer would be 3 times 9. 3 nines is what? 27? So that will be 27. And it makes sense, right?
Yes, sir.
So go ahead, guys. Any adjustment you need to make? So we have to be very careful. Like when you dividing by 10 and so, remember it's 1, 0. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, it's the last one that. All right, let me create some, guys. That was the last one. No, we did this one already. Go ahead and do that one, guys. All right, so this one says, what is 25% of 300? Thought you guys did well on this one. All we have to do is divide by 100, right? 100 into 300 goes 3 times, and then we multiply 25 by 3. 3, 5, 15, 5 carry the 1, 3, 2, 6, and 1, 7. So that's 75. Right, this one says, what is 20% of 40? So it's 20 over 100 times 40. Now, 100 cannot go into 40, right? So we can, but 10 can go into 40. So we have 4 here and we have 10. So we can now divide by 10 again. As long as you can find a number that can go into top and bottom, you're good. So now we're left with 2 multiplied by 4. Because we cancel off these 2 zeros, right? And then of course, 2 times 4 is 8. So our final answer would be 8. And it makes sense because 20% of a number is like dividing by 5. So guys, we're gonna end here. So oh guys, hold on, don't go away. We're not gonna have class tomorrow. We're gonna do it on Wednesday and Thursday. So because tomorrow is the holiday, which is Independence. Hope you guys know about Independence. That's on your social studies syllabus. Alright. So we're not gonna have class tomorrow. It's August 6th, which is Independence. You guys know what year Jamaica gained independence and from which country?
1962.
Yeah, that is correct. Which country we gain independence from? Even though we are not fully independent because our Court of Appeal still belongs to them. Who followed the Vybz Kartel case? Where did it take this case to? To the Privy Council. Which country is that? Guys, England. England, yeah, the British. So guys, make sure you're reading up your social studies. Make sure you're doing the English language. Your maths grade will be perfect. Trust me, I know it will. Alright, so make sure you know your science and then something there to balance it out. So who want to go campaign immaculate, you can go to it, alright?
Yes. Yes,
alright. Yeah, so take care guys. First is in the comment section. Leave this one in the comment section. What is 10% of 1,000? Those who want to join the class, the class full up, you know. Don't know what's gonna happen, guys, but yeah, try. Set the number to contact me. I can probably start recommend other teachers, you know. So 549-2161.
Bye,
Alright,
sir.
guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your holiday tomorrow.
Bye, sir.
Bye, take care. Enjoy, guys, alright? I'll post this on YouTube so the others who did not get to come to summer school, the extension, they can also do it, alright? So happy Independence Day. Are the girl in there? You soon come back. Saying one.